Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jennifer Miller, also known as Amethyst Winters. I am an author, a mother, and a makeup lover. Today is Writing Wednesday and we are talking about, well, if you saw from the title, we're talking about authors who are making it big who haven't really made movies. Let me specify. There's a total of 6. I was actually going to do 5 and then I realized, oh no, there's one really big one that she's just kind of like queen of them all. So, writing her name down real fast. Like I'm going to forget her, but you never know, my brain is not a steel trap, it is a sieve. So, let me specify. They may have had made for TV movies, but these authors, as far as I know, have never hit the box office with a big movie. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Someday, a nice little segue, nice little montage, yeah, I'm working on that. I have a few people who might help me with that, so money, but you know, it's coming. Alright, I have 6 authors, and if you want to look them up, great. I don't know how much they make. I just know they have a lot of books out and they're fairly popular, and they're good. They're good authors and they're making the money. They gotta be making the money. I mean, come on. They're all bestsellers. So they're all that, you know, when you see on the New York Times bestseller list and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's them. It's a lot of them, but that's alright. Alright. First one, and I kind of mix it up in genres. That way, you know, you can see it's not just all one. It's a conglomerate. Okay. First one is Janet Evanovich. I do not know if you know any of her works. I got my phone right over here. And she wrote those number books, and I know that is she is a mystery. Murder mystery, she's a murder, you know, whodunit type of author. She writes those books that begin with 1, and let me see if I can look her up real quick. Probably edit this out. I got her. 1 for the Money is the first one, and then there's 2 for the Dough, and then it goes on from there. I think she's up to like 18 now. Don't quote me on that because I know she's up in there, but she might even be. Oh no! Look Alive 25 in 2018, so she's beyond 25. So she, you know, big time author, been around for a long time, and she's making it. She is making it. You know she ain't hurting for money. You know she's making bank. She's making bank. Okay, second one. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's more a romance author, but she does have an FBI series, a newer FBI series. Her name is Catherine Couture. I've mentioned her in previous Writing Wednesday videos about top 5 favorite authors of all time type of thing. Anyway, she also wrote, in my last video, she wrote the series, the Sherbrooke Ride series, and I don't know, I've read a ton by her, whereas Janet Evanovich, I've only read 1 of her books, but I do want to read all of them, but I've heard of her and she's really a good author. I know Janet Evanovich hasn't been to the big box office, but I think she's made some like TV movies, if you will, and I think so has Catherine Couture, but don't quote me on that one. As far as I know, I'm almost 100%, I know what I just said, but I'm also 100% certain she has not. So, but she's not hurting for money either. She's making it. She's making it big. Then here's a sci-fi for all you sci-fi and your paranormal and you fantasy authors, which I can't say crap because my first 2 soon to be released, which was supposed to be this week, but anyway, is a sci-fi slash paranormal. So can't say nothing about those authors. Laurel K. Hamilton. Look up some of her books real quick. She is a big time, I would call her a paranormal author. And also on that list of paranormal authors that are making it big is Christine Feehan, the one, her Dark series I mentioned in my last video. She's not hurting for money. So these guys, no movies out, mind you, no big movies to make them the bucks, but they're not hurting for money, not at all. They get there, they eat everything they need to eat. You know what I'm saying? They are good. Okay, some of Laurel K. Hamilton's books. Narcissus in Chains, Obsidian Butterfly. That sounds good. The Laughing Corpse. Wanted to see more. But we'll just start with that. So yeah, she's a I consider her paranormal, but I think she does dabble a bit in murder, and most of her books have a romantic element to them, but she's basically a dark paranormal author. I do not know exactly what they classify her as, but you can look her up and see. Okay, moving on. This is not going to be a long video by any stretch of the imagination. This next one really doesn't need to be, I mean, come on, who hasn't heard of Nora Roberts? Nora Roberts is huge. Everybody has heard of Nora Roberts. I am a fan of Nora Roberts. I am trying to read exclusively indie authors, but let me tell you, every time I see a new one, I'm like, I love Nora Roberts. She is an amazing author. Just like I love Catherine Coulter. They both are really, really, really good. And I know, right? What other words can you use? They draw you into their stories and make you love their characters. You can see everything that's going on in your mind. Isn't that what the definition of a good book is all about? A great book, even? Yeah. So, and I do believe she's got some made-for-TV movies out. I'm pretty certain she's got several, as a matter of fact, but she doesn't have any big-time, box office pictures that I know of. And as well, she also has it's a futuristic series, crime fighting series. She goes under the name of J.D. Roth. That's her pseudonym for those type of books. But I thought that was cool, and I'm going to start reading those. Those look good. I read one and I like it a lot. So anyway, moving on to left. This one I also, I know I have got, okay, my apologies. I have my favorites, and of course they're all going to get named. I think the only one that I have listed here, there's two that I listed here that I did not list in the last video. But that's alright, it's alright, because they're all good, and there's so many, and I've read so many good books, and yeah. Okay, Patricia Cornwell. Yes, I know. But when I read her first book, yep, that's what I should have wrote down. I should have not just wrote down their names, but the books. I'm working on this organization thing. I'm not gonna lie, it is my strong suit, but we're getting there. So I'm going to quickly look up her name. My bad. Oh, I believe, nope. Yeah, and I believe Postmortem was her very first one. Yeah, I believe Postmortem was her very first one. And the thing with Patricia Cornwell is she is a former, she has a lot of them. See, look, I'll give you a quick Okay, now we're going on to different things. Okay, I want to give you a little bit about her. I cannot find it at all. But she used to be, I believe she used to be, don't quote, not a coroner, but a medical examiner. And that's how she got into writing about murder mystery. I'm certain that she saw a lot come across her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I can, just must have been an interesting life, a really interesting job. And now she's a really very famous, very frugal writer. There was a post a while back about, oh, this is some years ago, but about how she donated $1 million. I mean, come on. She donated $1 million, like, I'm certain it hurt her, but not like, okay, raise your hand in the audience if you can donate $1 million at all. Even, yeah, no. So, you know what I'm saying. She's not hurting. She's not hurting. Last but not least, she is probably my all-time favorite author, and there are males out there, Stephen King, big time author, but he has had made-for-TV, or he has had box office movies, but there are many male authors out there. Just my favorites happen to be females, but like I said, Stephen King is also one of mine, and Dan Brown, but I couldn't think of any male authors who haven't had made-for-TV movies. Does that say something? I don't know. Anyway, she actually is near 1 billion copies of her books in print, this author I'm about to tell you about. She is one of my all-time faves. I started reading her when I was 15, 16 years old. I segued from Francine Pascal and the Sweet Valley High Twins to her, and my world was changed. Gone are the little days of romance to the big girls romance books, and you know what I mean. No, she wasn't descriptive with her scenes. She kept it in the bedroom, but yeah, you can tell some things were going on, and I was like, so anyway, as the saying goes, without further ado, I will announce her name. Yeah, no. Okay. Danielle Steel. She is my all-time favorite author when it comes to romance. I like romance. There's this new, and there's even my very first release is in that vein. I don't like to read that type of stuff. I just think, and don't get me wrong, everybody is thinking like, oh, then you don't have a healthy, yeah, no. Just trust me that I do. That's all you need to know. Trust me, I do. But I love the romance part of it. And even my romantic life is great. Is awesome. I would rather read about the romance. As a fellow author friend of mine once said, she's like, how many times can you write insert peg A into slot B? You know, how many times can you write that? And how many different ways, I should say, how many different ways can you write that? I don't know. I kind of agree with her. I think things are better left in the bedroom. Kind of leave it up to the writer's or to the audience's imagination about what went on there. So anyway, those are my 6 authors, favorite authors. Yeah, no, 6 authors who did not or do not have a big box office movie or even series or whatever or TV series out, but they are making bank. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit me some comments down below. Some of your favorite authors that you know maybe are the same, making good money, but they're not. You haven't heard about any movies from them, or you know, leave me some comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You want to hear more of my top 5, 6, I'll go to 10 if you want, lists of this, that, or the other. Give me a thumbs up and click that notification bell apparently I'm not going to be on your feed. If not, I do kind of see that happening. I subscribe to a lot of people, and yeah, I'm just a little disappointed. So anyway, maybe click that notification bell if you'd like to hear about, or if you'd like to know when I upload, because right now I can't guarantee you with any certainty that I'll be uploading tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I would like to think I will, but you never know. So thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.